welcome to the Bearded Meeple. Today we're going to be taking a look at a micro card game that deals with management and organization. It's a lot of fun to play. It's The Builders Middle Ages. Let's take a look. The Builders Middle Ages is a card game that deals with hand management and resource organization. This equal turn-based game comes with a starter player card, and every player will begin with one apprentice that offers different resources and $10. Place 5 workers and 5 tools or buildings in the playing area. As one is taken, simply replenish it from the appropriate deck. Each worker comes with varying resources that you can use in your construction projects, but each worker also has a cost for putting them to work. And likewise, each building or tool show you what resources you need to complete that project. A building will give you victory points and money as a reward, while tools will give you points as well as resources that you can use on another turn. On your turn, you're going to get to do 3 actions. The thing is, there are 4 different ones to choose from. You can do the same action for each 3, or you can choose to do something differently. Some of them vary in complexity. Let's take a look at them. For my first action, I decide to take a worker and simply add him to my workforce. The card is replenished, and for a second action, if I choose, I can take another worker. Likewise, another action you can perform is simply take a tool or a building, replace the card, and if you want for a second action, take another one. For 1 action point, you can take 1 coin. For 2 action points, you can take 3 coins. For 3 actions, you can take 6 coins. So we've been collecting our workers and our building projects. The 4th type of action is construction. For 1 action point, I'm going to send the master to build the wooden shack. I have to pay his $5 cost. I've completed the resources required for the project. However, I am going to get 0 points, but I will get $8. I flip the card over to show it's completed, and the worker, he goes back to my workforce to be used again. However, I do have to pay $5 to put him to work on another project. On my turn, I decide to use an action point and send the laborer to construct the wooden shack. Another action, I send the craftsman to build the crane. And my third action, I'm going to send the apprentice to build the crane as well. But here's the thing. When you send workers on the same turn to different projects, it's only 1 action for each of them. If you send a second worker to the same project on the same turn, he is going to cost you 2 action points. A third worker would cost 3 action points. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can only ever do 3 things. Well, here's the thing. I can spend $5 to the bank, and I can gain an additional action. And you can do this as many times as you'd like, spending $5 for each action you purchase. Remember, you still have to pay the cost of each worker you're sending to work as well. And that's The Builders Middle Ages. I really like playing this game. A couple things it has going for it. 1, the artwork is really nice. And 2, I would love to see expansions or other versions of the game. They could do the Builders Nomads, they could do the Builders Neanderthals, they could do the Builders Modern Era. It'd be a lot of fun, I think. This game is a lot like another game you've probably played, Splendor, and while I did like Splendor, I like this game a little bit better. The mechanic of the money and having to pay your workers is a nice added touch. The game itself is about half the cost and takes up about a quarter of the space, which is nice for your shelf as well. I hope you get a chance to check it out. I really liked it, and I'll talk to you again soon.